How to create Mailchimp subscribe form. Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'll be breaking down all the steps you need to know to build your own subscription form on Mailchimp. So let's get into it. Now, Mailchimp is primarily known for their email marketing tools and email building tools. However, Mailchimp can easily be used to build your forms, and you can make embedded forms, pop-up forms, and simple inline forms as well. And with these kinds of forms, you can easily integrate them into your pre-existing website. And whenever someone subscribes to your newsletter or subscribes to a magazine or whatever kind of email you are sending, you will directly have those contacts imported into Mailchimp instead of having to go through your website's form pop-up or form builder and then transporting or converting the data from there to Mailchimp. You can do it natively on Mailchimp. So to do that, simply head on over to your Mailchimp dashboard and click on Create on the top left. Now, once you click on Create, you will see on the bottom left, you have this option called Sign Up Form. So just click on Sign Up Form over here, and then you have three basic options. So first off, you have an embedded form that is going to be integrated into your websites, and it's going to be a flush finish. Then you have a pop-up form that is going to pop out of your website. These are the types of forms that you usually find in most retail websites. Then you have a sign up landing page. So this is going to be a very niche type of subscription form. Usually this is not used in subscription forms. It's used for more of a larger things, for larger signups, for maybe like a pre-launch or something like that. In that situation, you can build your subscription with a landing page. Now, in my situation, I want to build a subscription form for our newsletter, and I want to do that with a pop-up form. So I will click on pop-up form over here, and I can choose a audience, and I'm just going to click on begin over here. Now, once you click on begin, you can get started with actually creating your pop-up form. Now, keep in mind, this will display onto your particular website, so make sure that you can link your website or link your audience, and we are just going to click on begin over here. Now, once you click on begin, this is going to be your pop-up builder or subscription form builder. So to build our subscription form, as you guys can see, there is an image on the top, then we have some basic fields, and on the left, we have a few editing tools. Now, to get started, you can click on settings over here on the left, and you can choose the type of settings that you want for your particular form's behavior. This is not on the appearance of the form, this is more so on how the behavior or how the form will work. So in general settings, I want to display it immediately, and then I want to display it again after a day. So I don't want my form to be, once someone closes my pop-up, they don't ever receive it again. I want this to be received after every 3 days. Then we have the banner design, so I want a mobile banner embedded. Then I have my form settings. So the overlay opacity can also be chosen if you go for a background that is semi-translucent. And then you have the positioning, which is going to be model positioning or slide positioning. So model positioning is right at the center of your web page, and then slide positioning is at the bottom right. Bottom right pop-ups are usually reserved for help pop-ups or customer support pop-ups. So I personally recommend going with a model pop-up. Now, after that, you have your success settings. So how long you want your confirmation screen to be displayed. Your confirmation screen is just usually a thank you message, so a 3-second message is enough. Now, once you have chosen on the behavior of your actual pop-up or subscription form, you can get started with actually altering the style. So you can go into layouts on the left panel, and then in your layout section, you have a few different options on how you can create your pop-up. Now, there are a few different options, some with images, some without an image. I'm going to go with maybe this one over here. This is a simple pop-up or simple registration form or subscription form that does not have a lot of flashiness, but it has the main integral parts. Now, once I have done that, I'm going to click on the text on the top, and then I'm going to replace this text. So I'm going to change this to subscribe to our newsletter. You can add whatever heading it is. So if it's a subscription form to a announcement or subscription form to a pre-launch, whatever it might be, you can just enter that over here. Below that, you have your fields and the labels of your fields. So you can easily alter these as well. Firstly, we have our email field, and the label is directly said as email. That's a very simple and easy to understand pop-up label. Now, after that, we have the required field, and the email field is a required field on Mailchimp. Then you have the name field. Now, you can easily click on remove to remove any field on your pop-up. Now, if you want to add another field on your subscription form, then you can click on create new field and build your own field. However, for most standard subscription forms, you just want maybe like a name and an email address. So let's say I only want their first name. So I can enter that over here. And instead of writing first name, I can choose this to be last name. I can choose an address, birthday, phone number, whatever, but I'm just going to keep first name. And I'm going to actually rename this into full name like this. And then you have two options, whether this is going to be a required field or if it's going to be a non-required field. So I want to make this a required field. And then you have description. So in your description, you can just enter some helper text that can help guide the audience on how they're supposed to write their particular information. This is more so helpful in more complicated fields like phone numbers where people are uncertain whether they should add their area codes and other things. For simple forms or simple subscription forms or name fields, it's really not that necessary, so I'm going to leave it. Then on the top left panel, you have the style. So if you click on style over here, you have a few different types of fonts you can choose from. So I'm just going to choose two fonts from here, and then you have our basic colors. So you can go ahead and open the color wheel to choose whichever colors you want. Let's say I want to go with a pink and blue color scheme, so I'm just going to choose that over here. And after that, I have the font size. So let's say I want my font size to be medium or large. I can choose that however I want it to be. I'm going to go with a large one. And this is going to be our email sign up for a desktop device. So to change or customize the appearance of our mobile subscription form, you're going to click on mobile banner on the top left to see what it's going to look like on mobile banners. So people can just click on this over here, but it looks a bit too crowded. So we might want to customize this a little. So for this, we are going to click on layout, and then we can customize the layout like so for the mobile banner version, like so. And now, other than that, you also have your success message that you can customize. So for our success message, it says, thanks for subscribing. You can write whatever you want. Thank you for subscribing. Let's do that. Thank you for subscribing, like this, like so. And you can further add any other thank you message you want. Once you have completed this, simply click on preview on the top right to get a preview, and then click on save and publish. From here, you can update this or add this onto your particular websites that you want to integrate this on. So if I want to integrate this on these particular sites, I will just enable it and click on save and publish. And you can further customize the appearance of the pop-up or subscription pop-up in your website builder. So from here, you can open up your particular website builder. It might be Shopify, WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, whichever website builder that you are using. You can just further optimize the pop-up form or the subscription form behavior from there. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.